This is allegedly Marcus Jordan in public at a restaurant, getting a little sniff of that ooh wee. And judging from the photos that emerged, he seemed to be enjoying it. He got his food, he got his beverage, maybe some mimosa. I don't know. He got a cigar, could be a L, could be weed. I don't know. But what we know for sure is he was sniffing a powdery white substance into his nostrils, and he looks happy as a pig in shit afterward. And look, I don't know much about Marcus Jordan. I don't. I just don't know much about him. So I can't say uh I can't say much about him. I'll just say that. You know, he used to be dating Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, which is wild. He now seems to be dating a new woman. Her name is Ashley Stevenson. They're in the south of France right now. And if you don't know who Ashley Stevenson is, you can assume that she is as white as that powder he's sniffing. And he's outside having a ball. And the internet is pouncing on him. They're saying, how dare you do this? I'm embarrassed, blah, 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 blah. Look, I don't do coke. Never done coke a day in my life. I have no plans to do coke. But this idea of shaming people for their practices, creating all this stigma, part of the reason why we have the war on drugs and part of how we're able to lock up so many people is we created a kind of moral panic around drug usage. Again, I don't think that people who do drugs like cocaine or crack or heroin are making a good choice. It's an unhealthy choice, but an unhealthy choice doesn't make it a harmful choice. The fact that I'm doing something that you don't like, I might, I might also be eating, you know, a plate of fried chicken with you know what I'm saying, washed down with Chick-fil-A lemonade, and I eat it with a peach cobbler. I might be doing as much harm and damage to my body as someone else is who's sniffing something or smoking something or snorting something. It's not my business. I don't want to take the moral high ground. I don't want to be judgmental of them. I don't want to assume that I'm healthier or making better choices for them. But so we have to get out of the stigma of drug usage. Again, I'm not telling y'all to do coke. In fact, I'm saying the opposite. Do not do coke. I'm saying do not do crack. I'm saying do not do heroin. Don't do those things because they're not good for your body. They're not good for your life. But I'm not going to create the kind of moral panic around it that I suddenly want something to happen to him. Marcus Jordan got plenty of money. He's not harming anybody except maybe himself. He's not bothering anybody. He's not asking people for coke. And it's clearly not his first time. The way he's sniffing that, he looked like he is the Michael Jordan of sniffing coke outside. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. He is GOAT status. So look, let him do it. Leave him alone. Mind his own business. If I'm outside, I don't want somebody to be doing coke, but I don't feel the need to do a citizen's arrest or a citizen photo. So if it's not a moral panic, then what is it? You're just trying to exploit him for photo, for money? You're trying to get him to buy the pics back? You're trying to get him to stop himself from being in a tabloid? So you're a real piece of garbage to photocopy, excuse me, to photograph somebody at their worst moment or at an embarrassing moment or just at a private moment. Stop it. And y'all know who to do that to, man. I could tell you as somebody who worked in TV I've worked in TV for the last 18 years, literally. And some of your favorite news anchors do coke. Some of your favorite TV contributors do coke. Many of your favorite executives do coke in the TV business. So I'm just saying that to say there's a lot of that going around. And the fact that none of their pictures show up and Marcus Jordan's does show up, that says a lot about who those people are and who they think we are. So leave y'all photo cameras alone or at home when you see people doing stuff you don't like to do. Mind your own business when people aren't harming anybody. And if Michael Jordan's son want to ski the Alps, go ahead. I wish the only Alps he was skiing was that coke and not these blonde bombshells that he ends up with. That's so corny and lame. But you know what? He's still young. Maybe he'll grow out of it.